This is Music Geek with Byron Cook.
And let's have a bit of fun with this because, again, this is the way we use musical elements and we can sort of, I mean, you know, as a humble DJ, I just get to listen to what you artists do and sort of marvel at it. But the sample that you've used on, let me just find the track, on Drake. The sample you've used on Drake, you know, is a sample that people will be familiar with, but I will obviously play you that sample. And then we're going to play another treatment of the same sample, and then we're going to hear the way you use it. And again, this is the same original beat from an old Clash track, Train in Vain. This is obviously, you know, they came up with it. And it's one of the most famous punk rock songs ever. And then, what, 10 or so years later, Garbage used it. So Butch Vig used it on a Garbage record.
Tiny bit slower.
Yeah, he did slow it down, right? He has, hasn't he? And now Bernard Fanning has put it on the track Drake, which is one of my faves from the album Departures. Here we go again. I mean, you've given it some... Well, to me, you've got to give it... It's rougher.
Blue denim.
Yeah, you're right.
Pants about it.
It's like if the Clash did blues in some sort of way, you know? So what was the thought process behind it? Did you just think that Clash song was cool? Or did you write the song first and then someone else has said, why don't you use that?
No, that was one of the I had just had a whole lot of loops on my computer, and it was just one of the ones that I kept coming across as I was flipping through things and just going, that beat is just so cool and I love it. And I knew it was familiar. I didn't know whether it was what it was from exactly.
Yeah.
But I eventually obviously found out that it was that Clash song.
Right.
I didn't know until we were in the studio that Garbage had also used it. I never really listened to too much Garbage, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's just a really cool groove. And I mean, that is obviously sitting underneath, again, a live drummer. That's
yeah, absolutely.
Matt Chamberlain playing drums. But yeah, and that tempo, it's 120, which is kind of like a walking pace or just an up walking pace. And it just has a real strut about it that really works for dirty blues as well.
Yeah, and I guess this is part of the fun of being a solo performer, but bringing in different resources when you want to.
Yeah.
Is that you can just go, I like that, and I think I'll put it on a record.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
so
this, you know,
you don't have a council to run things by.
Let's run a meeting.
This is Music Geek with Byron Cook.